Are we going to run into more trouble? That is the question. So for here, looks like we want to go generally straight and then curve around to loop to the starport. But I would not be surprised if more combat start. Did you think you had one enemy of mine? You vanquished Twilight. You cut down Aurora, but she was only one of us. You hear me? From the depths of dead stone, from his prison of cold metal, he will rise. The hour is nigh. I don't know who he is in that case.
None shall stand in my way.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Cool. I was like, oh, there's enemies. And then suddenly there is a demon. Chaos spawn. Fantastic. Oh, there are lots of chaos spawn. How about that? Leader of cultists. Okay. We're not going to get down there to take care of you anytime soon. But I could split the party, have some people start heading down that way. $25, 11, 11, 11, 11. So you guys are all pretty weak, which means Bella could handle this reasonably well. So I think that's fine. Probably will send Heinrichs and Pascal to head down this way to deal with these guys. I think Ignatius is probably gonna stay. Probably gonna put him in cover like here, but hopefully he can end up lighting all three demons on fire. Cassia, what do I do with you? He's also good with the crowd, which means going down there is probably smarter. Because there just aren't that many enemies up here. We can start her in cover there. And then Argenta, you're last. What do we do with you? Probably leave you up here to also fight these people. Maybe have you start out. It's gonna say in cover, but I don't want you that close to that. I don't know if there's consequences to walk through there or exactly where the borders are. So hopefully they have a hard time seeing and shooting you even though you're not in cover just because you're behind a barrier. But that seems like a fine starting position, I suppose. Cabela's first. So let's have you step forward here.
I am your blade and shield.
And then you can do Raining Blood. And then just a single slash.
The shadows will see it done. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Then if you did... Oh, you can't quite get there. Of course not. Could have you do two jumps to get here, but that feels a little foolish. One jump could get her to here, and then the next jump might be able to get her to some of these people. They only have 11 health. So she would kill them if she got close to them. Using up both for jumps. Not a bad idea. At least it would feel better than just getting close to this fire-starting cultist. Yeah, let's try it.
As honor
So it's a bit of a waste to jump here. But then she can jump here,
trust me.
which will kill them, but she doesn't get the bonus. Yeah, she doesn't get the extra kill because she killed him with death from above, but it's fine. She's got 1 stack of blood blessed so far. So we'll just end your turn there. Good parries. Yes, leader of cultists, run closer to us. Argenta, what are we gonna do with you? Because, like, she can attack and do some damage. Possibly get to a position and take out a couple of those guys, or maybe even that guy. Might even be able to switch to the bolter. I mean, Cabela's in danger if we do something like that. We get 76. So here we are at 98 on this demon. There's a chance that it'll hit the others, but I think the demon has to die first, which won't happen. I'm just worried that Cabela gets shot in the back a bunch of times, but unlikely. So if we go here, then do rapid fire.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Hang on. Why is your gun empty? Like, why didn't you have all 14 shots available? This is the start of combat. They always reload between combats, so I'm sort of confused why she hasn't. Because now we're doing much less. This should have been 8 shots. We're only doing 6.
As
Oh well.
the Emperor
Huh. Well, luckily Cabela wasn't hit. They were, which wasn't the plan, but it's fine. We did some damage to the Chaos Spawn, which is good. We could run and gun and use our sniper rifle. To shoot someone. Might as well, I suppose. Do a little bit of damage there. Finish that one off. Doubt you can see anyone down there. Or we just do more damage to the demon. You can't even see that guy, really? How not? Just hit the demon, it's fine. And then do Furious Recital because you've hit lots of enemies and a demon, which means you're going to get lots of momentum.
doubt is for the weak.
I was expecting more, but that's still fine. Alright, fire starting cultist. Okay. Just lit Cabela on fire a bit. Okay. Void Bite. Not sure exactly what that does, but probably not ideal. So you can hit all of them with this. So please do so.
Another foe painted black.
So both of them died. this one, the fire starter did not die. That's fine. What else can we do? Guess that's the question. Possibly draw it over to Heinrich's, but it might get it adjacent to Ignatius, which would be a problem.
If I may.
Maybe that. Oh, it is adjacent to Ignatius. That's not what I wanted. Because I don't think he can do psyker abilities in melee. It's gonna turn out poorly. Because I was thinking we could do bring it down on Ignatius, and then he can do some of his psychery things. But there's a good chance that it would interrupt attack of opportunity and all that. And that I don't want. You can't get over there to help. Stair isn't good where we are. Could possibly... If I moved her here... then I can hit both of them without hitting any of my allies. Okay, that's the call. Yeah.
Emperor, give me strength.
You didn't quite die, unfortunately. But this Chaos Spawn's taking a good amount of damage. Man, the amount of veil degradation is not good. Alright, Ignatius, can you safely back off? I'm not seeing a square of attack of opportunity. So I'm hoping that means you can. Let's have you go over there. Good, no attack of opportunity. So... do I start with Ignite on himself? And I think the answer to that is yes, to get another psi rating. As silly as this ability seems, we Ignite on himself. Then we use Orchestrate Flames. Then Run and Gun. So at this point, we are effectively a psi rating 3. So this costs 0 AP. Might be smarter if I can hit this guy, and I can. Since this demon is already pretty injured. And Heinrich's is coming up pretty soon. And Pascal. Then maybe we ignore... I don't know if they can actually do that kind of damage. But I still think it makes sense to use Ignite here
All too easy.
to get him caught on fire. And then with 1 AP left, we Orchestrate Flames.
I don't have time for this.
But you do. You have 1 AP. It costs 1 AP. Or can we not do it because the veil is maxed? Oh no. I think we can't do it because the veil is maxed. That's... I don't know what... Huh. Well then. Although we can still use this. I mean, I don't think I'm going to. But the idea that we could use this, hit this demon and that demon. But it doesn't quite reach those cultists, which would be nice if it did. So no, I think we will end Ignatius's turn here. And then we're on to Heinrich's. What can you do? We could... No, he's too close, so we can't charge. Man, mistakes were made. We'll do Iron Arm on himself. See, he can still use warp abilities. Although I guess his first warp ability doesn't raise the veil degradation. It actually lowers it. So what do we do here? I can't charge, so I'm losing out on an attack I could have had this turn because I pulled it closer. Shame. We can go here. If I did a force attack, it would do 15 to 18 or 10 to 14. This raises the warp with the degradation by a ton, but I don't know that that necessarily matters in this exact case. So let's first do Endure. Then Word of the Emperor. How many people can I get this on? All of us besides Pascal. I guess, do I put it on Pascal or do I put it on Argenta? That's the difference. What's it doing exactly? All allies in a circle, blah, 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 gain +2 resolve until the end of combat. Every additional stack of this increases the resolve bonus by +2. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Feels better to put it on the Sister of Battle, even though it makes literally no difference. Then we could do Shield of the Emperor until the start of the Psyker's next turn. All allies affected by Word of the Emperor increase their deflection by 1 and armor by 13. Okay. That's an idea. But I think I'm going to instead just do a extra powerful blow here.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Degradation's maxed again. Could just let him go to town, getting a bunch more extra strikes on this. Not sure that that's the best call. So we'll just end his turn. Alright, Pascal. Do we send you up here to try and help out with this? Or do we send you down there to start that fight? I don't know. Would be nice to take this Chaos Spawn out. If you attacked it, how much damage do you do? I guess pretend you're gonna go here. If you attacked 23 to 26, it's definitely not enough to kill it, but it's not bad. Inflict bleeding on it. I guess, can you get down? Yes, you can definitely get down here. You could even do a brutal strike in order to hit both of them. Now there's a thought. Brutal Strike takes 2 AP. You could do another 2 AP for Machine Spirit Communion to penalize them and boost yourself. Yeah, I think we're gonna go that route. So you go here, and then do Machine Spirit Communion on all of them, including yourself. Okay. And then you can do Brutal Strike, which will hit both of them. It's a solid hit. Then you could do Dismantling Attack. Inflict one exploit on all enemies in combat. Makes a free attack against a target. Penalizing dodge and armor. Something to be said for that. He does hit hard. Sure. We don't usually use his heroic ability. So dismantling attack on this guy, I'm thinking. Because the other guy is already a lot more hurt and taking ongoing damage. So this one's going to be in the fight longer. Okay. Don't know if that was necessarily the best call for our heroic action, but it's fine. Oh, hello you. Didn't even see you before. Yeah, you're burning a bit. So we've got a cultist here that you could get to, or a cultist here that you could not get to. I guess go over here.
A dance of blades and shadows.
And then you can do... If you did a single strike, he doesn't die. It's probably better to do this.
Caught by the web. Let your soul. Death is a blessing.
Okay. And then you could again do the leap, but you can't actually get anywhere useful. So that'll be the end of your turn. Yeah.
My faith shields me.
What did you do, cultist? Psychic Shriek on Pascal, that's fine. Didn't do much damage. Can I see 5 warp damage? Yeah, doesn't matter. Veil degradation changed from 0 to 20. Oh, changed by 0 to 20, okay. Bleeding deals 3 damage to Argenta, momentum changed, blah blah blah, yeah. Okay, so nothing really bad happened. I think bleeding was caused by the veil degradation. Argenta! Can you do anything about this chaos spawn? Well, first, reload your weapon. I still have no idea why it wasn't reloaded at the start of the combat. But she could then do a bolter, 7 to 11, or sniper rifle, 11 to 16. Or you could finish off this person, which probably isn't a bad call, just to get them out of the way. Yeah, just take out this guy.
I'll do it.
So now don't have to worry about them hiding out behind us. You can't run and gun or do Revel and Slaughter yet. So your turn's just over. I mean, Pascal's taking damage. bleeding and burning. Not ideal. Cassia. What can I do with you to end this fight? Lidless Stare does lots of damage. Still not enough to kill, unfortunately. But I can have you hit for a good amount of damage. We could also force it to move, taking another attack of opportunity. So I could do bring it down to allow him to get 2 swings in. Or 1 psychic swing in. Then we force it to move, which would provoke an attack of opportunity. And hopefully that takes it out. I like that plan. So bring it down on Heinrichs. Come on. I can't see you. Okay, if we go here, then bring... I've already used bring it down on Heinrichs? I didn't think so, but maybe I have. Okay, bring it down on Ignatius. It's a reasonable plan. Although, if so, let's stay where we're standing, because right now we can attack just it with our Lidless Stare if we need to. Which I think we will. We can't do bring it down on Ignatius either. What am I missing? Oh, probably because they're treating this as a continuation of the previous combat for reasons I don't understand. And we used bring it down on Ignatius in that combat. Yeah. Well then. We can force it to move. Granting the attack of opportunity. That's still a decent call. By moving it over here, then we're even safer if we use the Lidless Stare. Or we could then pull it back this way using the other ability. So, yeah.
Isn't this a job for the
You move. Okay, so it did survive, unfortunately. So that would get rid of our movement points. So I could go here, which I think is fine. Can I use this? Yes, I can actually. To force all of them, well, both of them to move. Can I kill this without hurting my allies? Yes. So we use 2 actions to kill it.
I'm not accustomed to die with grace, at least.
And then we use our last action to force these guys to move. Probably like here.
I am a navigator, not a servant.
Get another attack of opportunity. And this one did not move. That's fine, I suppose.
That was insulting.
Alright, Ignatius. You can do an ignite on this one now.
Suits my purposes.
And then an orchestrate flames there as well. To keep it burning. And that is basically the end of your turn. Go into cover, just so you don't take any damage from enemies shooting at you, since you're already taking damage from being on fire. Warp is deaf to my prayers. Heinrichs, what can I do with you? If I take you here, can you charge down to it? You can. Good. Then please do so. Okay. It is down to 5 health left. Then finish it off. Perfect. We can do Word of the Emperor on both of us.
Naturally.
There we go. Alright, what do we do here? Fire starting cultist is annoying, but the demon is, or chaos spawn is more important. It's not any way that I could hit both of them, I don't suppose. Maybe actually, if I was stood here, then yeah, that does hit both of them. How about that? That uses 2 actions. So let's do analyze enemies on this guy, just to get more damage in. Then we move here, I think it was. So he dies, did a bunch of damage here. I guess joint analysis, I have nothing better to do. Bella, you are super out of position to actually join this fight. But I think going this way is going to be faster than going all the way around that way. So start heading down this way, I suppose. Yeah. That's all she can do. Ooh, frag grenade. They're doing lots to Pascal. But he doesn't even technically have an injury. Huh. Argenta. Can you get to a position where you have a shot on this chaos spawn? Yes, actually. What about with your bolter? 38. Not fantastic. Versus this, 95% to do 11 to 15. Although, we might accidentally hit him if we stood there. So what if you instead shifted all the way over here and then shot? No, still a chance that you would hit Pascal. I really don't want you to hit Pascal. You do not have a shot from there. You do from here. Still would hit Pascal. That's going to be an even steeper angle, maybe? Yeah, there's no way for me to angle it different. So I could take one risky shot, possibly hitting Pascal. Okay, that does less damage, but it's also a lot less chance that we would hit Pascal. So let's take that shot. Hope we don't hit Pascal.
In righteous fury.
Good. We missed Pascal and hit the Chaos Spawn. That is what I wanted.
Faith
Then we do a run and gun.
is worthless.
And get to here. There we go. That's not aimed at Pascal, finally.
Rejoice in battle.
Perfect. It's got 9 health left. We could use this that would let her do 2 more basic sniper rifle attacks. We'd get 1 there and then be able to shoot the leader of cultists. Not sure that that's super important. When is this guy's turn? Oh, coming right up. Although he takes 21 fire, I think, at the start of his turn, so I think he just dies. So let's just end your turn. Yeah, immediately dies on his turn. Fantastic. Cassia. Cool. What do I do with you? We could give Ignatius a turn with Finest Hour. Do I think he could get into a line of sight where he could actually light some of these people on fire? Quite possibly. Let's move you down so you have a better viewing angle. Still not good enough. We can't actually see either of those two. So we could move this guy, but that would be it. Same, I could hit this guy with the lidless stare. Can I go somewhere where you would have line of sight on more of them? Maybe here? I feel like she should be able to see that guy. But no. Even still, he's just barely out of line of sight. Same with that one. We can get to like the square in front. Well, then move down to here. Let's force this guy to approach.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Okay, leader of cultists took a hit and was forced to move. And yeah, I can't use this on Ignatius. Could use it on Argenta. Is that the call then? Use Voice of Command on Argenta to give her some bonuses. And then bring it down.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then she could do a couple of good shots. 38, that's not a good shot. So it's 2 AP that she's got, and I don't think there's anything that says that we get multiple attacks with this particular ability. It's a normal turn. So let's go with the 2 AP attack that does maximum damage. Okay, leader of cultists is down because of a crit. Awesome. Back to Cassia. I mean, part of me is tempted to just give it to Ignatius, but... Oh, she can't. No. I think it's fine. End your turn. Ignatius, you start moving down. Can you attack anyone? No, they are still outside of your range. So go forward and then run and gun.
I can't do.
Run and gun gets you to here. Is that any better? No, still out of your range. What about if you pull out your long las? Yeah, you then got line of sight on this guy. 86%. You can't see this guy, sadly. Alright.
Tactics are
Take a hit on him. Nearly killed, but not quite. You have a second shot. For whatever reason.
standard shots.
Oh, because normal attack and then run and gun attack. Right, right. One cultist left. Still attacking Pascal. Let's... Invigorate doesn't need to be adjacent, right? No, 10 cell radius. Cast Invigorate on him.
I won't object to it.
There you go. Just want you to be a little bit healthier. So we can have you move forward and then charge, which won't get you up to this guy, but at least can get you closer. And then use an auto pistol shot. Sure.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Not terribly surprising. Alright, Pascal, what can you do? You are similarly hampered, but you don't have charge. So if I put you here and then told you to do burst fire... Good chunk of 54% hits. How close are we? We're still a ways from the starport. So we've reached basically the end of my normal streaming time. And so I was wondering, do I want to keep going? And the answer, I think, is basically no. Telepath staff. Okay. That's also a cool staff for someone that does telepathy. Do we need the mesh vest? Probably not. Let's move that over. We'll keep the staff. So we'll do our looting, but I don't want to risk getting into another fight. Just because of time. Alright, and I think there probably is loot up here as well. Yeah, from all these cultists. Have we looted this body? No. And then one more cultist over here. Alright, make sure we've got everything. Yeah, it looks like all the loot has been found. Let's move our team up to here. And I think this is where we are going to end it. Just so we don't risk another combat, which will push my stream way overboard on time. So we're going to stop here. Next time we will make the rest of our way to the starport. Then we probably have to fight through the starport to actually get to our ship. And see where things go from there. We don't really know what's going on off planet, but we know something bad is starting with the final dawn. But we'll check that out next week. See you all then. Bye.